Good evening from Arizona. It's been a hot one. We thought this month we'd show something a little different. We normally go through our garden and kind of show you what's going on, but unfortunately the rabbits kind of taken that tour away this month. Our trees and shrubs are all doing fine. We've got them fenced off, they're protected. Found a rabbit den in our main garden today. But we're up here on the property that's behind us and to our east. And all this that you can see through here goes down into that little gully right here and goes through our property on the other side of this hill. So kind of up here looking to see what is going to happen coming up monsoons. Thought we'd take a walk through the wash and kind of go back to our property and let you see this place. It is so beautiful here at this time of the day, especially after the 110, 111, up to 115 degrees so far. Weather goes away, it becomes bearable. It's amazing how 99 can feel nice. I even have Dana here.
Yes, that 4-degree temperature drop is amazing.
So we've got our stick, we got our little snake stick for protection if we need to, and we have our freedom seed spreader. Yep, just in case. The main reason why I brought it this time is because right here at the base of these mountains, over in the neighborhood that's right over in here, a puma's been sighted and it's been sticking around. So we're down here away from the noise and bustle of a property, and this is critter land. So this is one part of the wash here, and it starts up about about 7 acres that way, and it all comes down this way towards our property. So this combines with the next wash that we're going to walk into, and that is the wash that goes through our property completely. Thought we'd show you some of the stuff that goes on during the heat of the summer. This again, I believe, is called California buckwheat. It's a pretty plant, and it's all going out, and as you can see, most everything is on its way downward. We're about probably a week, 2 weeks away from monsoon. Now the mesquites are in full seed, and those things are actually pretty good. They're kind of nutty flavor, and they're edible.
Sweet flavor.
Yeah, nutty sweet flavor. Our goats really like them, so we've been picking little treats for them and giving them handfuls at a time. Now I'm gonna have to kind of walk real slow here. Rattlesnake time. This is the time when everything comes out and starts playing, because like me, everything hides during the day. And back to the property, really haven't got that much done since the last video. As I told you in that video, we were scheduled to have our first three-digit temperature, and we did, and it stuck in the low hundreds for about a week, and then it just jumped up to 110. It's been hot.
114, yeah. 114 is our highest.
And there you go. So it's still pretty down here, and it's a different kind of beauty. The desert holds a very different energy than, say, an old growth forest up in the northwest, or the swamps in Florida, or the plains, or just about anywhere you go. There's a quietness to it that can mess with your mind, or it can free your mind. That's the best way to put it. A lot of people can't handle that out here, and it's not just the heat.
No, it's very quiet.
It is deafeningly quiet.
Sometimes, yes.
But man, it is beautiful. You can actually complete a thought, think it all the way through, not much messing around. Obviously, I need to come out here and get some rocks. And we're just now getting to the corner of our property. Our bus is going to be on the other side of this hill. But this is about where our property line is. So, this is... What's... Dana's reminding me. Now, this guy here, let's see if I can get one focus. They're called cat claw acacias, and they live up to their name. These things will get you, hook you, and not let go. I'm gonna hold this open, so no movement right now. As Dana tries to wiggle her way through there. And there's tracks of all the lizards. And this year's abundance of lizards has been crazy. I mean, we see so many little ones. So many tiny, tiny little spiny tails and whiptails. We're seeing more iguanas, of course. And we're actually seeing more geckos. And yes, it's hard to believe, just like iguanas, we have geckos out here. Which is really surprising to me. But, and every now and then you can hear them, especially at night. They got this little bark to them. That's really cool. The other thing we noticed was the increase of rabbit activity. From what we understand when we moved here last year, that the year before, there had been a disease that hit the rabbit population here and pretty much took it out. And so we're seeing a rebound of the rabbits. And that's one of the problems. I really don't want to kill them because they are rebounding in population. That's a baby Palo Verde tree. They're rebounding in population, so I'm really not wanting to hamper it too much. We've come up with a plan where we're just going to fence off the main garden and try to grow in there. And then we'll cage all our trees until they're big enough to fend for themselves out in the other soil system. And probably move the chickens back into their place, back into a new place, and reclaim our cool house. And that's going to be the plan for next year. I haven't been down here in a while. Oh, right there on that rock, a pack rat just ran. That rock right there. You see him? Let's see if we can get him to move or get behind the rock. And that's another one of our pests out here, pack rats. Not only pack rats, but kangaroo mice. So you may not recognize this area. This is, like I said, that's where the two washes come together, is up here. And it all flows down into here. And then it spreads out once it goes down here. My bus is just right on the other side of this mound. And again, our large quartz veins that we have running through there. I mean, some of them are massive. And there's the homestead back there. But this is where it spreads out. Now, if the rabbits stay down here, I'm just perfectly fine. And I've noticed that, you know, during the day when I'm hiding. Oh, there goes an iguana. See him take off? Run! Run, Forrest! Oh, there goes another one. See him? They're fast. But the rabbits that eat these, the ones lower to the ground, I can see them out here eating them all the time, which I have no problem with. I'm not going to eat them. I probably will collect the ones that are still on the tree and feed them to the goats, but that's it. From what I understand, never pick them up off the ground. There's a bacteria or a disease. Oh, I need to come down here and pick up trash from that. Oh, wow, I thought I got it all.
Yeah, I didn't notice it either.
There's another box. The wind this year has been constant.
Not to mention the dust devils this year.
Yeah, we've had some massive dust devils come through. Last year we didn't. This year we did. Now this is a tree that is a native tree. I believe it's called an Ironwood. I could be wrong. I've also heard it called a boxthorn. something like that. But that's one that we're going to look for in a nursery and try to get it in to our garden. It's a pretty nice shade tree. Man, it's so nice down here. Beautiful sunsets. But just wanted to give you an update, let you know everything's going okay. The battle continues, even though it's not much of a battle.
No, they done ate everything.
Yeah, they've gotten everything.
Except the trees, thank God.
Yep, except for the trees. And there's different stages of these guys going. And that's pretty cool. This is a pretty healthy one.
You can also grind those and make flour.
That's right. You can grind them and make flour. You can grind them and sprinkle it on your barbecue. You have a mesquite flavor. And it really is good. Here's another one of those. I think it's called box thorns. But that's a little tour. And appreciate you watching. Thanks for subscribing. And we'll talk to you soon. Probably about the time the monsoon rains start. Then I'll give a monsoon rain and see how well our earthworks are going to pull through. I don't have much of a doubt in them, but still always nice to see them work. All right. And other than that, you guys be good to one another, love one another, and take care of one another. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.